Classmates of a teenager accused of planning to blow up his high school say he recently talked with them about making bombs, but never mentioned a specific plot. Prosecutors in Oregon say the high school junior had a secret compartment under his bedroom floor filled with pipe bombs, Molotov cocktails, even napalm. They say the 17-year-old also had detailed plans for the attack and modeled them after the massacre at Columbine. The teenager's school is in Albany, Oregon, about 70 miles from Portland. Police say someone called 911 to report the student asked friends to record video of the massacre. Trace Gallagher live in our West Coast newsroom now. Trace, what more do we know about this suspect?
Well, John, his name is Grant Accord, 17 years old, as you said, and he's been in the Albany school system since he was in kindergarten. Since he was in kindergarten, he's been in the school system. Now, he was never really involved in a lot of sports, never involved in clubs, but his teachers all say he was quiet, he was respectful, and more importantly, he always got his work done on time. So far, there appears to be no motive like bullying or being angry at anyone. Police say he just wanted to be more successful than the Columbine massacre. Here's some students who know him. Listen.
I'd say hi to him in the hallway because I was like, well, I should probably talk to this kid, make sure he feels okay. So I talk to him sometimes, and he seems like a pretty nice guy.
It's like really quiet, and you don't really like hear from him a lot. Like some of my friends have like classes with him. They said he doesn't talk a lot.
The school principal says that she will be addressing the school students as well as the staff as soon as they arrive back from their memorial break tomorrow morning, John.
And what about the plot itself? What do we know?
Well, authorities say if his bombs had gone off, they would have caused injury, death, and extreme damage. On top of the bombs you mentioned found inside his bedroom, hidden in his floor, there were also some bombs found at his father's house. Now, they did a complete sweep of the school, and they say there were no bombs found at all on campus, but police say he drew out that detailed plan, was looking for more rifles, and he took several steps in preparing for an attack. Here's the district attorney. Listen.
Those charges will include attempted aggravated murder, manufacture of a destructive device, possession of a destructive device, and unlawful possession of a deadly weapon with intent to use against another person.
17-year-old Grant Accord will appear in adult court tomorrow, John, and prosecutors say they will also try him as an adult. John.
Trace Gallagher, thanks. One passenger on a commercial flight stood up and tried to open the plane door himself while the plane was still in the air. That's according to witnesses who say flight attendants and fellow passengers used seatbelt extensions and shoelaces to tie the guy down. Here's a photo of that passenger. Other folks on the plane said he was clearly putting up a fight.
Somebody was yelling, stop him, and I turned around and saw a large man trying to open the emergency exit and was just yanking on it, and just this loud hissing noise. His clothes were not buttoned correctly, and he was very disheveled, so I don't know what situations this gentleman had gone through, but perhaps should not have been seated in the emergency exit row.
Unfortunately, that flight from Anchorage, Alaska landed safely in Portland, Oregon, only about 9 minutes behind schedule. Police arrested the 23-year-old man on charges of interfering with a flight crew. A fire broke out on a Royal